Welcome back to AirsoftReviewerHD. Today with a review on the Dboys AGM SCAR Light. So the SCAR is also called a Mark 16 in real steel terms, and is made by FN. This one is made by Dboys AGM. Obviously it's an airsoft rifle. It's a AEG, and it's actually probably the most affordable SCAR AEG on the market. Remember, affordable is going to be less quality, but it really has a lot of features for the price you pay, so it's a pretty good gun. But there is a few things. However, the features of the gun includes the stock, 3-position stock, as well as a 3-position cheek riser. It's pretty nice. You can aim in on your with your sights. So in case it's pretty low, you just adjust it, make it higher, better aiming. And that's also where the battery is housed. It's a pretty tight fit. You can also slide the stock onto the side of the gun. Perfect for CQB players. So it's pretty nice that it does that. It's made out of ABS plastic, so it's not going to be very durable. However, it's not the worst plastic, but it's definitely not the best. The SCAR upper body is made out of full metal, and the lower body is made out of plastic. It's sort of like the real SCAR. That's kind of how it is. Obviously, the lower body of the real one is going to be a little more high quality. You have an ambidextrous selector switch. As you see, it's moving. So I'm moving it on this side, and that means ambidextrous. So you use it on this side as well. It's pretty crisp. However, the paint on it is rubbing off. The SCAR sights, the rear one is flip up and adjustable for windage and elevation. It's also metal. Front one is also flip up. It's also metal, but it's fixed. You can't adjust it. Sights are pretty nice. I don't really like SCAR sights though, so I'm probably going to upgrade it as well. SCAR has a full metal RAS rail at the top. It's actually numbered, which is pretty cool. And then it has full metal RAS rails on the sides and the bottom of the front of the gun, perfect for mounting your favorite accessories such as the foregrip, which I definitely recommend because the SCAR is pretty hard to hold just without a foregrip. It's annoying. It's pretty bulky. The SCAR also has a hop-up unit. You just pull back the charging handle, opens up the hop-up unit. I'm going to be honest with you. Hop-up unit in the gun is awful. It barely adjusts. It like moves barely, and it does nothing with the gun. So I'm gonna buy a new one, a VFC one, put it in there, and hopefully get much better results because the shooting test did horrible. Now, SCAR also has a rear sling point and a front one. Actually, has 2 front ones, which is pretty cool. I'll show you that here. I'm not really sure why because it doesn't have one on here, but it's still pretty nice that it has that. This is more like an ambidextrous gun in a way. And in a way, like I just mentioned, ambidextrous, charging handle can be removed and put on this side as well. So it's kind of cool. So we're going to head over to the 70 feet shooting test of the gun. I found that 100 feet is way too long distance for the hop-up. For some reason, it's not very normal. But anyways, one thing before that, the battery that comes with the gun is an 8.4 volt, 1200 milliamp battery. This thing is horrible. Do not use it. I will tell you that right now. It may like jam your gun up if you don't have a 9.6 or higher. It actually jams your gun. It's not powerful enough to pull back the spring, I think, which is kind of stupid because why would they put that in there? But whatever, just remember, don't use this. Buy a new one, a 9.6 preferably. So let's head over to the range and see how this gun performs. So this is the target here. At 70 feet, I was using 0.25 gram BBs by Elite Force. And remember, I was using 9.6 volt battery. It's pretty good. It's mainly to this side. Again, the hop up and stuff, it's not very accurate. So it's getting about right here. There's a little grouping right around here. Otherwise, the shot okay. Decent for a beginner gun now. Okay, so the Dboys / AGM SCAR. Some good things about the gun. It comes with a lot of rails, perfect for mounting your accessories, everything you really want to trick out your gun. It also comes with flip-up sights, which is nice for mounting optics, much easier to look through without your sights getting in the way. And it also is pretty heavy, of a relatively cool weight. You know, sometimes you get the plastic body guns, you're like, it's not as realistic as I want. Well, this is pretty realistic. Some bad things about the gun is the battery that comes with it. You know, a lot of new people, a lot of new airsofters will probably use the battery, and it's gonna probably jam your gun up, jam the gearbox, whatever. So the battery that comes with the gun is awful. The hop-up unit is another bad thing about the gun. It doesn't really adjust at all, so you're gonna have to upgrade it probably. And another thing is the battery space. It's very, very compact. You can't put you know, a huge, 9.6 volt in there, unless you do some modifications, which I probably will eventually do. So otherwise, if you're starting out in Airsoft, the SCAR is a pretty good gun for you. You know, it's not bad. I like it. It's nice and good weight, good size. I do like it. So that's really all I have for this week. Make sure you subscribe above, check more reviews out. And that's all. Make sure you like the video. See you later.